Okay, folks, welcome back here. I'm going to take a quick flight to Mount Pocono Airport in Pocono Mountain, Pennsylvania. MPO is identifier. Time for the annual inspection in my Mooney M20C Ranger. So we'll be out of service for a couple weeks or so. Kurt over there is a great guy, does a very good annual. So we're going to head up there. Chilly, about 30 degrees right now in Orange County, New York. And we're going to use 2-2 departure. I have my buddy Brian in his 250 Comanche in front of me, and he's going to take me back, follow me out there, take me back to Orange County, and then call it a day.
County here.
Brian, you on?
Yes, I am.
I got you now.
Do you hear me?
I hear you. Give me like another minute.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do my checklist real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. I think we might have lost the wing camera there, but what are you going to do? Right, we're good.
Orange County traffic, RV turning left crosswind runway 26, departing to the south, Orange County.
Right, folks, checklist is complete.
Orange County traffic, Comanche's taking runway 22 for departure to the west.
There's a chance that wing camera is not on, I don't think. I have this remote
Chris,
that does...
have one of your radios to 12345.
12345.
Comanche's rolling, 221.
So, and it kicked it off, it seemed like. Orange County traffic, Mooney is taking the active 22 for departure, Orange County. All right, gas, undercarriage, fuel pumps on, strobes are on. We're good to go, we're locked. Let's roll. This thing climbs beautifully. All right, flaps coming up. Trim down a little bit here. Let's see if we can catch the 250. Probably not. We'll try.
Orange County traffic, Comanche's departing to the west.
And Orange County traffic, Mooney is departing pattern to the west, Orange County. It's a 3-prop blade, so he can climb out really good, that 250 horsepower. So we're 1,000, we're going to pull that power back a little bit. All right,
Orange County.
fuel pump coming off.
Comanche just fired 2-2, 2.5 heading for 4.5, Orange County.
Travis, that's about 9226 miles from the northwest.
Hey, Brian, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Over flying the field.
Are you there?
I'm here, I got you.
Awesome.
You going to what, 3.5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm here.
No, you going to 3.5 for altitude?
I'm going up to 4.5.
Okay, I'm going to be on a heading for 260.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's done. Little bumps, but that's okay. So the Annuel, I'll probably have it for a couple weeks, I would imagine. Got the flight on, 260 heading. We'll stay right about here. And pull that power back a little bit more. Crazy headwind going out there. Got some haze out in the over the ridges here. We'll leave the landing light on. But yeah, I don't think I have that wing camera working. But I can probably turn it on with my phone if I can connect to it. If I can get my phone. Why, of course, I'm paying attention here.
Hey, Chris.
Gotcha.
We got a headwind, man.
Oh, I know, about 30 miles an hour, looks like. Little bumps here. Let's see if I can find that camera since we're all kind of straightened out here. I'll trim down a little bit more. Probably not be able to connect to it, I don't know. Alrighty. It's cold. Let's see the temperature outside. 20 degrees. Not too crazy. tailwind, or headwind. Showing 160 or 140 knots indicated. And 109 knots on the ground. They're about 30 knots. Everything's in the green. Some wind pushing us down a little bit, some wind pushing us up a little bit. All the above here this morning. And it's a shame I can't connect to the outside camera because there's some nice frozen lakes up here that look nice. But it is what it is. So annual inspection is very important. Once a year you got to do that. Transponder mandate's coming, guys. 2020, it's already, January is over. So you got about 11 months to schedule that in. Any ideas you have? I would suggest that you hop to it. Avionics shops are already getting pretty busy with that. A little better, a little lower here, so we'll stay right about here. See if I can catch up to him. Probably not. Comanche 250 is a beautiful plane. Looks like I'm probably, as for the floor flight app,
Hey, Chris.
He's 2 nautical miles ahead of me. I'm here.
What runway is best to get over to where you need to go?
The winds are favoring 3-5, and that doesn't really matter which runway. So go to the flight plan here. You go to procedure. You got to go to, as you're watching out the window as well, you're going to go to traffic pattern 3-1. Now they're saying 3-1. 3-1, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian. 3-1. 3-1. I'm going to go straight into that.
All right, 3-1.
3-1, straight in. Add it to your route. Oops, I do it. Procedure. Traffic pattern. Some bumps. Slow us down a little bit. Traffic pattern, 3-1, straight in, and then you're going to add that in the bottom to your route and close that, and it should be up here. And there it is. It adds it right to your route, as you can see. Magenta, and then the blue line is your straight in approach. Pretty cool. Floor flight is awesome. And that ring, that green ring around is your glide. So you put your glide information in the floor flight app from your POH or any, if you did anything else to the plane to modify it to get better glide, then you put that stuff in. And that gives you your ring where you can glide to. So in emergency, you can look right down real quick and find out where you can go. little hazy. I felt the RPMs drop a smidgen a little bit. I can feel it. So I pulled that carb out a little bit. Cold outside, you got some haze, wind, as you can see me bouncing around here. "35 nautical miles away. We had some snow, it melted already, and we had like 40-degree weather, 45, and it rained. So bouncing around here is okay, as long as you stay in the green arc, of course, which I am, so that's why I slowed down a little bit. Because the Ranger can't get away from you. You don't want to be in the yellow, going through some of the turbulent air like we're going through now. A little bouncy up here. Brian, can you hear me? Oh, I don't know what he did. So,
All right, man, gonna go over to 1227.
Yeah, that's in frequency, I believe, right? Yep, 122.7. Monitor 122.7. I see the ridge where the ski slopes are, so I know the airport's not too far from that. Right on course. My course heading changed a little bit on the 4-flight app because I added in straight into 3-1. And he is, let's see. Can't do it, it's too bouncy. Trying to figure out how far away he is. He's about 2 minutes ahead of me. But I had to pull the power back because of the bumps.
29, that's 9 traffic.
His green arc is further up the line there.
168 Foxtrot is on about a 5-mile
so he can go through the bumps a little faster than I can.
Chester County traffic, Skylane, 6 mile left 45 for 29er Chester County, 2600 Sydney. Chester County traffic here, 914 Tango Delta, turning left final. Chester 168 Foxtrot has the traffic turning final, and we're still about 4-mile final. Sussex traffic, Diamond, back taxiing.
Hey Brian, you still on 123.45? Hey Brian, you on frequency?
Yep.
you land on 3-1, you're going to have to back taxi, because there's no taxiway, so I'll give you some space. I'm about 2 miles behind you.
You want to take 2-3 or runway 3-1?
The wind's favoring 3-1, well, whatever you want to do is fine.
No, 3-1's good. Chester County traffic, Cherokee 168 Foxtrot, 2-mile final, runway 29er. Chester County traffic, Cherokee 168 Foxtrot, 1.5 final, runway 29er.
The floor flight, I was talking that for a few seconds, while we're looking out here the window. A lot of things at your fingertips. So for $100 a year or so, you get a lot of information that runs off the transponder, ADS being in and out, weather, traffic, the whole 9 yards, airport information, runway information.
Chester County traffic, Skylane 3-mile left 45, 29er Chester County, 2,200.
So a lot of things you can plot your course, do a lot of, just so many things you can do with the floor flight app. It takes a lot of weight off your shoulders. And considering, imagine, so right now, imagine yourself, I have it back there, so I don't want to reach for it. It's back there somewhere. I don't want to take my harness seatbelt off. They'll be bouncing around. But if you're going through some chop like we are now, and you're trying to find out, make sure you're on course, you're looking outside the window, looking at everything, you know, you got to have this big piece of paper in front of you right now, which you kind of got to, you can't hold the yoke, and you can't look outside the window, you can't see what traffic's around you. This big thing in front of you, you're trying to find out where 100% you are. That can take, 2-3 minutes or so, and you're trying to fight the wind. And with the ForeFlight app, as you see here, that's on my yoke here, everything is right in front of you, constant.
Traffic, Skyline left downwind off 45.
I mean, the weather that you're going to get is probably 5, 6, 7 minutes old, depending. That's normal, unless you have a system built into your plane. But it gives you a lot of information quickly that you need. And God forbid you lost an engine, God forbid you had something going on, they need to find the closest airport, or you know what the ring you're around, that green ring. You can kind of gauge where you have to go, where you can make it in a matter of seconds compared to minutes when you have a paper chart. So all these...
No traffic, Comanches, 18 miles northeast at 4,000 inbound for 3-1, Mount Pocono.
So technology for the pilots in this class, general aviation pilots, privates and stuff like that, has a lot of technology at your fingertips. So don't get all caught up in
traffic, Skyline
the paper chart, going through CHOP, worrying about things. As you're a student pilot, you have to learn how to read the charts, obviously, learn how to plot a course out. Because things can go. If this goes out, I have it on my phone that runs off the transponder. If the transponder goes out, I can use my cellular service, which they both use.
Skyline.
I have the onboard GPS, so there's a lot of things at your fingertips now that you can use. Technology is awesome for us, and take advantage of it.
Chester County traffic, 168 Foxtrot is on the missed approach, doing the full missed approach procedure for ILS runway 29er.
And now Pocono traffic, Mooney is about 18 miles out to the east, inbound for 3-1. He's heading through 3,500. Okay, so let's descend the traffic pattern altitude. We'll tell you on the chart. So 1915 at 1,000.
The VOR inbound for
so you had 1,000
landing at Penn Valley traffic.
Let's see.
Mooney, the Comanche in sight.
I'm looking for you.
500 feet below me, off my left, just behind. Mount Pocono traffic, Comanche is 13 miles to the northeast at 3.7 inbound 31.
I'm looking for you, kind of blending in with the terrain there.
Just above you, you're off to my left.
Yeah, I got you on the ForeFlight app here. I'm just trying to find you. Inbound Pocono traffic, Mooney is 14 miles out to the east, inbound for 31. Looking for the traffic.
Comanche's 11 miles out to the northeast. At 4,000.
Penn Valley, Cessna Skyhawk, 6 miles to the south, Penn Valley.
So 2900, sounds right. Traffic pattern. All right, so I'm just trying to find him.
Slow this bird down.
Hey, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, again, British chopper, slowing it down.
Still trying to find him. Where is he? I don't know where he is.
Penn Valley traffic, Cessna Skyhawk, 4 miles to the south, entering a left downwind for 17, Penn Valley.
So I'm at Powder altitude right now. We are 12 miles out.
And Harry traffic, you have a Skylane holding east of Potsdam VOR at 3,000.
Airport appears to be in sight. I'm trying to find him. I don't know where the heck he is. Got him on the GPS and I got him on the ForeFlight app, just trying to locate his airplane. The color of his plane kind of blends in with the terrain, like that garnet type color.
Chris, got slow down.
I'm trying. She don't like to go slow.
No, slow down for turbulence.
Gotcha. I'm in the green arc. He's getting some bumps up there. Which happens this time of year, but it's all normal. As long as you stay
traffic,
in the green arc,
067 is 4.5 to the
you'll be fine. So you always watch your speed.
I'll be entering left downwind 28, or 29, Chester County.
Okay, 10 miles out.
Ocean County traffic 152 is about 5 miles to the northeast, inbound 24, Ocean County.
Clear. Hey Brian, it's less turbulent down at 2,800.
I have no idea where you are.
I have you in front of me a couple miles. I got you on the ForeFlight app here, trying to find you.
Heritage traffic, Bonanza 359 for Alpha, departing the pattern to the southwest, Heritage.
What altitude are you at, Brian?
I'm at 42, I'm heading down to 3.
I'm at 2.8.
Loud and clear, 40 Echo.
He's ahead of me to my 1 o'clock, but he's
4 miles, runway 24.
blending in with
is about a 4
trees.
For Ocean County. Where you at, Paul?
And that's what the problem lies.
4 miles out, 24. You coming to 24?
Yeah, we're just kind of offset on final.
I have him on the ForeFlight app and on my GPS where his location is. Which again, if I didn't have this stuff, I'd be really nervous trying to find him, because I'm thinking he's closer than he really is. That's why this stuff to have in the cockpit is very handy. It's worth $100 a year.
Pocono traffic, Comanche's on a 4-mile right base for runway 31, Pocono.
All right, so he's 2 miles ahead of me.
We're going to be maybe 1 or 2 touch and go.
Right, Brian, you're 2 miles ahead of me.
That Valley says it's Sky Hall.
Paul, I still don't have you, but I'm just crossing over 37 Holiday City area.
Chester County traffic. Skylane 42067 is now turning to left crosswind, runway 29.
Right. Car peak coming out. Gas is on. Get that undercarriage down very shortly. We'll pull up, get that undercarriage down. Because we're about 5 miles away now.
Pocono
Okay.
traffic, Comanche's
In the white arc. Here.
Final runway 31, 3 mile final, Mount Pocono.
All right, that's down and locked. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney is 4 miles out, straight in for 31. Mount Pocono, descending through 2,800. Gas undercarriage, that's locked. We'll put some flaps in here.
Comanche's 2 mile final, 31 Mount Pocono.
Turning left downwind, runway 28, Chester County.
Chester County traffic, Cherokee 168 Foxtrot is about a 4.5 mile final on the ILS runway 29, straight in. Comanche's a mile and a half final, 31, full stop, Mount Pocono.
And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney is 3.5 mile final for 31 full stop, Mount Pocono. Airport's in sight, I see it. So gas undercarriage, mixture props coming in full. Stay right about 2,500. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney is 2.5 miles out, straight in for 31, full stop. Mount Pocono. Hey Brian, where you at?
Hey, I see you on my panel here.
Oh, I got it.
Comanche's back, taxiing runway 523, Mount Pocono.
Undercarriage is locked. Mixture, one more notch of flaps. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney, mile and a half out, 35. Full stop. All right, full flaps in, trim up, runway in sight. Feel that line? That line goes right into the 3-1 heading there. You see that, the 4-flight app? Pretty cool. So if you're not familiar with an area, you can kind of gauge yourself with that line to get you to the airport. So gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, car peak is out, seatbelt, speed. We'll do all that fun stuff, looking at that constantly here on your short approaches. Watch the speed's very important to keep that up where it needs to be. You don't want to stall. And morning short final, 3-1, Mount Pocono full stop. That power here, a little windy down here. Alright, white over red. Live slope. Looking good. Pull the power back. One more swipe, Heather, help me out. Pull the power back. Perfect. Pull that nose up. Perfect, look at that. Nice long runway here in 3-1. And Mooney's back taxiing now. And Mooney back taxiing on 2-3. Not Pocono. Hey, fuel pump coming off. Carpet's going in, flaps coming up. Pull this mixture out a little bit. There you have it, folks. Mount Pocono. Mike Papa Oscar. My Annuel done here. Kurt. Great guys. They're open 7 days a week, the shop. Two twins, they do everything here. Great guys. Do the right thing. They're 4 Annuel Aviation pilots. They're looking to cut your head off. So if you want a nice Annual, they go through the whole plane. I recommend you stop in Mount Pocono and see Kurt and schedule that. They also have an avionics shop here, so I'm looking for that transponder, any L3 transponders, they do all that as well. They have some demos you can check out. So check them out. So I'll be out of service for probably 2 weeks. Trying to have the plane available for, and Mooney clear Tuesday, not Pocono. Trying to the plane available for a wedding. The bride wants me to fly her into ceremony, which is on the ceremony restaurant is on an airfield. So I'm trying to get them before then. We'll see what happens. So there you have it, folks. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up, of course. Hit that button for me. If you like automatic notifications, you can hit the bell. I'll give you automatic notifications. And if you want to email me, pilotfun101@gmail.com. And Facebook. I'm on Facebook, pilotfun101. Thank you for the support. And here we are. The plane is here for the Annual. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Like always, be safe, fly safe. See you next time.
We're going to be at 2000 feet.